Hey there, friends on YouTube. It's the JTL. I am back again and doing videos at a furious pace at this point. And today I want to do a quick one. I don't want to spend a ton of time because sometimes that's not as fun as it is at other times. Today, what do I want to talk to you about? Well, let's get to it. Okay, so what do we have here? We have the Philips Fidelio M2L. Now, these are a special kind of headphone, something that I've been interested in ever since it was clear that Apple was going to ditch the headphone jack and go lightning only. So what are these guys? These are lightning only headphones, and they are, well, let's talk about what they are. They are an on-ear headphone. They're more comfortable than a lot of on-ear headphones that I've used to this point. They've got a nice design to them. They look pretty stately and classy and all those things. They've got a little hatched plastic on here on the earphones, and then they're not open. They're closed backed, and then they've got a volume knob here. They don't have any kind of inline microphone or anything like that to control your phone. And a lot of folks that I've read the reviews on Amazon and elsewhere, and a lot of folks are kind of bummed about that. I personally don't give a flying you-know-who, but it's a big deal for other people, I guess. But this volume does work nicely, and this presses as play pause and works as you would expect any play pause button for headphones to work. This is a real, how real, I'm not quite sure, but a real leather band. It's very thin. It has a decent amount of padding. In my experience wearing it, it was not uncomfortable at all. The ear pads themselves are a nice soft kind of pleather with this sort of meshy material over the speaker itself, and I found that to be fine. Some weird things about them. The cable is on the right hand side. The cable's on the right hand side, and that's odd to me. It's just kind of strange. Every other headphone that I've used, I don't know that I've ever used one that didn't. If it had one cable, it was always on the left. But see, part of it, I guess, is that in here there's housed an internal DAC. So all the audio processing that's going on with these guys is happening inside of this, and then being sent to the iPhone. So the iPhone is not actually doing any processing of the music at all. It's all happening in here. This is the new, right? No headphone jack on the iPhone. More phone companies are going to follow suit, and so I wanted to see what iPhone and other headphone companies had to offer in terms of a wired headphone. We know we've got all kinds of wireless going on. We know that that's going to be the future. Wireless is the future for the normal everyday headphone consumer, but I wanted to see what we could get in terms of something that was a little more audiophile, as it were. And Philips, the Fidelio line by Philips, has a great reputation for providing some great sounding headphones. They were $149, which is the mid-range to the low end of audiophile headphones. And so I expected a nice sounding headphone. Some people complained about this being sort of narrow to the head, but it wasn't a problem for me. And I generally think that I have a pretty big head. Anyway, so really the proof is in the audio pudding when it comes to this kind of stuff. And I was pretty excited. I got these for myself as a little Christmas gift. I'd gotten a little bit of money from my mom. Thanks, Mom. And I used these to get me these headphones. And what can I say? They sound like shit. That's what I can say. If you're using Lightning and it's a digital to digital, you have so much opportunity to create something better than what you could deliver with a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, an analog signal. But it didn't happen here. Let's go from low to high. Bass, muddy, undefined, bleeds into the mid-range, which is recessed, and so male vocalists kind of disappear. Top end, just kind of fizzy. And there's no definition overall in what these things deliver to your ear bones. I was excited for what the future had to offer me, and the future offered me crap. That's what I'm saying. Who are these for? These are for people who own an iPhone. Any lightning thing can use these. I tried them on my iPad. I tried them on all kinds of stuff. And ultimately, they just didn't sound good. I went through all my headphone tests, all the tunes that I like to listen to and I know really well, and they just don't perform. So I wish I had a set of Philips Fidelio headphones like the M1s or the M2s, the analog versions to compare against. But maybe it's my personal taste. Maybe you would like these. Maybe you're in the market for an analog headphone. Caveat emptor. Buyer beware, folks. These things ain't so good. That's my review of the Philips Fidelio M2Ls. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, anything else like that down in the comments. I hate it when people point down there. It's like I'm actually pointing at my, you know what, not at the comments box. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions. Subscribe to the video. No, subscribe to the channel if you feel like it. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions. Subscribe to the video. No, subscribe to the channel if you feel like it. I love doing this. YouTube videos are like my fun. So anyway, Philips Fidelio M2L, not worth the pleather that they're made of. Thanks for being here, folks. Until the next time, this is the JTL, and I'm out.